Halloween is upon us. It's time for the scary movies, candy ghosts, and all those sexy Darth Vader costumes. Anyone can have fun with Halloween, especially video game levels. And on this special Top 10 episode, we're going to count down our list for the top 10 scary-themed levels on the N64.
We do want to mention, these are the top 10 horror levels in non-horror games, so you won't see any Castlevania or Resident Evil on this list. Just some good old-fashioned scary worlds to get you in the Halloween spirit. Now, you may be thinking, there's more than 10 scary levels for N64 games. Well, you're right, but these are the 10 best. So you won't see that creepy level from Glover, 'cause it sucks. And you won't see that zombie level from Sarge's Heroes 2, 'cause it sucks. And you won't see any levels from Nightmare Creatures at all, 'cause it sucks! So here's number 10.
Coming in at number 10 for our list is the Haunted Woods level in Diddy Kong Racing. This may seem like an odd choice to put on a list of scary horror-themed levels, because if it was scary, you'd think people would talk about it more. But darn it, this is our list and it qualifies. See that's a ghost. We ran some tests and called the ghost hunters, and they gave us their seal of approval.
Can you tell me your name?
Hi there, I'm Chi.
But seriously though, this track is fun to race on, and while it may be short, it has something over the spooky level in Mario Kart 64, and that is that it isn't Banshee Boardwalk. Banshee Boardwalk would have been in this spot if it wasn't an absolutely terrible level and deserved to die. This level has a nice little village, and while the actual woods part of the track isn't very long, it's still fun to race on with all those twists and turns. It may be brief, but it still qualifies for this list. But the thing I absolutely love about this track is how perfectly it integrates the elements of it not being Banshee Boardwalk.
Coming in at number 9 on our list is the Abandoned Space Station in Jet Force Gemini. This level has fantastically creepy atmosphere. The weird sounds, flashing lights, and menacing background music give you a real sense of unease. The only reason we couldn't put it higher on the list is because, well, there's no actual scares. I mean, other than Mizar's drones, which are on every level, there aren't any ghosts or monsters or creepy sights to be found. It's just a creepy abandoned station. Doing a little research into this, I found that Rare planned to work on the level more, but simply ran out of time. So in a way, the station really is abandoned, both in the game's storyline and by the game developers themselves. With a little more work, this could have been much scarier, but its creepy atmosphere alone is enough to land it a spot on our list. Witchy World in Banjo-Tooie nabs the number 8 spot on the list. This was always one of my favorite levels in the game. It's a rundown and mostly abandoned theme park, full of broken and dangerous rides, murderous theme park workers, a haunted cavern of horrors, and slow, creepy music. I don't know what you'd call the tune. Clown music? Carnival music? Justin Bieber? Anyway, it's plenty creepy and a lot of fun to play. Give me a burger, Al.
It's straight out of a movie. Nay, 'tis better than a movie. You land on a planet that used to be a lush forest world, full of life, but something is wrong. The planet's a swamp and seems almost sick. You land your ship and head deeper into the planet, and that's when you first see them. Toffler comes in at number 7 on our list because of its incredible atmosphere. Almost all of Mizar's drones have been reverted to zombie-like forms and are much harder to kill than they used to be. This whole planet seems deceased, and the tribal leader later explains to you that he's responsible for this and needs your help rescuing his remaining people. Add in a brief side quest to fetch some underwear and a boss fight with a grotesquely huge creature, and you've got yourself one eerie level. We had to leave this one somewhat lower than the others because while it is eerie and a very well-themed level, it isn't exactly horror-themed. It feels like more of a mystery level since it isn't trying to scare you, just, make you feel uncomfortable. Nevertheless, it is a fantastic level that we just had to put on the list. Now it's time for us to bust out the Halloween levels. Horrorland is number 6 on our list because while the previous ones were great, they aren't nearly as well themed to the holiday that gave us the horror genre in the first place. This level really seems to feel like a night of trick-or-treating and trying to find somebody dressed as a sexy Darth Vader.
Yeah. Anyway, it's not scary and it's not supposed to be. It's festive. It's like walking into a Halloween party. You don't walk in and go, the decorations are scary. You're like, cool. Of all the levels we have on our list, this one is probably the best pick to play at a Halloween party. I mean, hey, it's Mario Party. It's in the title. Besides, the other levels are buried within games, so you have to beat other levels to get to the scary levels. But Mario Party 2 allows you to click directly on Horrorland to get right into the Halloween spirit.
Number 5 goes to Chapter 7 Spooky from Conker's Bad Fur Day. If Mario Party 2 was the trick-or-treat level, then Spooky is after all the costume kids have gone to bed and the adults have their fun. That sounds wrong. But I'm more right than you think. This game got its N rating for a reason, and this level is themed like no other. Making your way through a cemetery filled with zombies with your only protection being a shotgun given to you by Death himself, this level instantly starts to feel like an Evil Dead movie. You meet your vampiric ancestor, get turned into a bat, and fly through his rundown castle to snag some angry villagers. This level definitely takes inspiration from and parodies famous horror movies. This somewhat unexpected chapter in the game definitely earns this spot on our list.
Coming in at number 4 is Big Boo's Haunt from Super Mario 64. Now, I know what you're thinking, but this level is a Mario classic. It has to be number 1. Whoa! Well, shut your half-wit pie hole for 2 seconds and let me explain. Jeez. While this level has excellent design, music, ghosts, secrets, everything, it is a little small. Our higher-ranking levels simply have more content, but nothing Big Boo's Haunt does have is lacking. One of my favorite parts has always been the trap door that leads down to the pit with the creepy ghost carousel, or whatever the heck it was. Not only was this the first haunted level made for the N64, it's also one of the best.
Creepy Castle from Donkey Kong 64 ranks at number 3 and is probably the biggest map on this list. You start at the base of the castle and work your way up around the castle's towers. While not a linear level by any means, this map will have you go to different parts at different times, with the central hub for the level being the castle's courtyard. Dark hedge mazes, evil towers, and regular-looking libraries all add to the scary theme for this level. Need an example? The ballroom part of the castle is a fantastic addition to the level. But wait! Just when you thought this level had handed you all of its haunted happenings, it throws you a curveball, and you must solve the puzzles in the castle's dungeon where the music is all the more menacing and adds more variety to this Halloween level.
The Shadow Temple from Ocarina of Time claims the number 2 spot on our list. This is one of those levels that isn't just themed scary, it is scary. To even find this level, you need to go to the well as a child and crawl through this unnerving dungeon. But this level is just a taste of what to come. When you actually reach the Shadow Temple, you'd think you're prepared for anything, but invisible enemies, ghost ships, and horrific white things make sure to keep you on your levitating toes.
Preach it, brother! You may not need holy water or garlic to combat the evils in this temple, but you might want them to keep you comfort. The only thing that's missing in this chamber of horrors is a sexy Darth Vader costume.
Well, you cut it out with the sexy Darth Vader costume. This one comes in at number 2 because while it is great, There is only one level that can truly beat it.
The absolute best Halloween-themed level for the N64 and the #1 spot on our list is Mad Monster Mansion from Banjo-Kazooie. This level has it all! Ghosts, monsters, a talking toilet, and lots of those spooky, scary skeletons.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Now this level may not be actually scary, like the Shadow Temple, but when it comes to theme, this level absolutely kills it. Not only is there a giant haunted mansion to explore, but also a giant haunted church, a hedge maze, and even a freaking haunted well. It's everything you could possibly want in a horror-themed level. Playing the organ against a ghostly mote's hand was a really creative addition, just like the floor is lava style minigame to steal a jiggy from the huge ghost in the mansion. Sure, you're not gonna get the jump scares like you would in a game like Dead Space, but this level isn't about the scariness, it's about the Halloweeniness. And no other game gives you that Halloween spirit like Mad Monster Mansion.
Hey, thanks for watching our video, our special Halloween-themed video. Now, we really like making these top 10 videos, and we hope to make some more in the future. We're working on some other projects too that we're sure you'll like, but until that time, here's some videos to keep you interested. There's a Red Corner review right over here that I did of Marvel Nemesis. Or you can check out some of our video game verses we did. Have a great day, and remember, have a very happy Halloween.
Hey, your sexy Darth Vader costume is here.
Yes!